So if you have a question, just raise your hand. We take people with your face to camera first. So if we have like 5 people trying to ask us questions, we take the people with their face on the camera. Hey, Juice Watkins.
Juice, I've asked you to unmute.
So y'all gotta excuse me. I'm hanging with my family right now, but I do have a question.
No, you're good, man. Go ahead.
I think you guys messaged me or Bobby messaged me the other day. I'm a little older, just trying to get some athleticism back in my life. But with the schedule, I'm not necessarily trying to go 6 days. How would it work? Because what I've done is I go dunk 1, and then I go at like 6 in the morning, and then I'm doing strength at like 9 at night, and then I'm taking the next day off. How's that gonna work?
Yeah, as a rule of thumb, we typically just like we're looking for at least 3 a week, right? And if you're doing that, that gives you 4 days off, and that's enough. So you don't need to go 6 days a week. If you're doing your strength work in the morning and then or you're doing your jumping in the morning and then you're getting your strength work at night and you're hitting that 3 days a week, that's plenty.
Okay. That's what I was wondering how that was going to work. I mean, I just started doing it myself because that's what works for my schedule, but my question was, is this going to mess me up or not? But okay.
There's more ways to make progress over time than adding more days, right? You can progress the weight in the weight room, right? You can add more volume in the weight room, and as you go through the steps, you'll start through the phases, you'll start to see that they change. But you can ramp up intensity in other ways than adding more days per week. So if 3 days a week works for you, right? At some point, you may need to, up the weight a little bit. You might need to do a couple more reps. Instead of 5 minutes, spend 10 minutes on this, right? And you can still progress over time where it doesn't need to be more days per week.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, no doubt.
I'm about to mute Mom. Relax. We can talk.
All right, so since that's the only question, I should just press that big red button right there.
Come on. If you have never come on one of these and talked to us, just put your hand up, and I want you to introduce yourself. Who you are, where you're from, what your goals are, what's holding you back, just like our introduction we've had.
I have some. I'll speak. So thinking about gym today. Thinking about the gym. We just got back from the gym. I don't know if I've ever went from the gym to here before. Oh, never mind. I'll finish my story later. Tyler Parks, you have your hand raised and your camera's on. You're going up. What's up, man?
So this week I had the flu, and this was the week I was supposed to start phase 5 of my strength training. And I was thinking, because I was looking at all the new apps. I'm going through the first 9 steps. I haven't measured my vert yet because I've been sick. But I was thinking next week, I was thinking, should I either do phase 5 strength or should I start the dunk program? Because I'm grabbing the rim and I want to start being able to get up there with the ball and start dunking it. But I'm also kind of wondering if I should do phase 5 and all the phase 5 skill stuff first.
So many people are excited about combining good drills with good dunk.
Yeah, I would go, because you've been through the phases, you have an experience that you've been able to experience some different ways that you can strength train. And so I would stay with the phase 5 strength training, but if you want to start adding like the phase 1 dunk system on court workouts, you can do that.
So I could do the dunk work and phase 5 strength training.
Yeah, so you could just go into the dunk system, and the phase 5 strength work is exactly the same as the phase 5 from the good drill system. We didn't change it. There's no need to change it, right? It's the same exact strength work, and then just and you could do phase 1 of the dunk system and run through. And then when you get done with phase, let's say 6 strength, go back to whatever strength phase you like the most, and then run that with, at that time you might be at phase 2 or 3 dunk, and you can just go back to whatever strength phase you liked.
All right, so all the dunk system strength training is the same as phase 5?
The strength training is the same. Everything on the court is, you'll see some stuff from the good drill system. Obviously, we're not going to just make stuff up for the sake of making it up, but it's all jumping stuff. The last thing we had was the bounce only when we were going through this, making all the changes to the app. I looked at it and we kind of looked at each other and said, that's not good enough. So we created the good dunk system.
Wait, Ty, what's your like breakdown right now, like training? As far as like, all right, this time, like how many days a week are you on the court?
So Coach Alex had me doing this ladder. It was phase 1 on Monday, Friday, not phase 1, I'm sorry, phase 2, 1 by 20, Monday, Friday, phase 3, 1 by 15, Tuesday and Thursday, and then phase 4, 1 by 10 on Wednesday. And then I would do skill work first and then like take like 10 minutes off and then go upstairs because my gym, it's a court and then there's a weight room upstairs. So I just switch that and I'm there for like a couple hours. It takes me like an hour of the skill work and then usually like a 45 minutes to an hour for the strength work.
You go to Lifetime Fitness?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Okay, cool. So a thought that you could do too, like what Bobby was saying. I think so. You do the encore dunk stuff. I think you could just do it in the finishing work. You could do it in the finishing work of the good drill system. So it's ball handling, finishing, shooting. You do your ball handling work, all of that, and then you do it before. You do it before the finishing work. So in between ball handling and finishing, you do the on-court dunk workouts for the dunk system.
All right, so I kind of just start to mix it all up together.
Not mix it all up together. I would do it exactly like that. I do ball handling, the ball handling section of a workout, and then right after ball handling, before your finishing work, do the dunk system, all of the work. You're going to be on the court. You can dictate how long you're doing things. You can modify things, but it's going to be a longer workout. It'll be like an hour and a half, 2 hour thing, but it's going to be good.
All right.
You're pioneering. You're close by. He's Jersey kid,
Yeah,
right?
I know. He plays.
Yeah.
He goes to St. Joe's.
Yeah. With Alex. Oh, we just saw
Yeah,
Alex.
Mazzel's just in the gym. Anyway, next question.
Yeah.
You good, Tyler?
Yep, thank you.
Good to see you, Tyler. Get better.
Ethan first because he was
Yeah.
before, then Muhammad.
Yep, Ethan. I have full control with the map.
All right, hi, my name is Ethan. I'm from New Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
Bordentown. Yeah.
You know where that is? I'm a New York guy.
Yeah. Probably an hour south.
Okay.
My biggest goal right now, probably dunk by summer, get more and just confidence. So my question was, I understand that you train to high pedigree.
Yeah.
The number. What makes him so? What sets him apart from like the rest of the competition? Number 1 point guard in the country.
It's so I get asked this a lot, and I've worked with him since he was like in 8th grade, and he is always Tahad, right? Literally, anytime I've worked with him, whether it was just me and him on an outdoor park, whether it was he jumps in one of our lower level classes, every time he shows up, he is the same, and he is full of energy. He's funny. He's cracking jokes. He's got but he's literally like so comfortable with who he is. And if you look at great performers in any sports, they generally have a presence, right? They know who they are and they don't question who they are. So when it comes times to big moments, it's just another shot. When it comes time to big games, they're ready for those moments and they don't waver. So to describe it, it's like he has this presence. And I've had guys with, let's say, similar athleticism as him and even a similar skill set. And some days they show up, right, and they look like a high major player, right? But then other days they show up and they look like a JUCO player. The best players, not just Ahad, all the best ones that I train, when they show up, like they know who they are, if that makes any sense. But like a funny story, his first game, I was working out with him in 8th grade. He goes to Hudson. It was the first summer league game. He either hit a buzzer beater or did something crazy in his first game as a 9th grader at Hudson Catholic. And I talked to his head coach the day after. I said, "What do you think about him?" And the first words out of his mouth was, "The kid's got freaking balls," right? That was the thing. And I don't know if you've watched him play at all. You show up to the games. He doesn't back down from anybody. He doesn't.
And that sounds like an answer that like almost, if I was you, I'd probably be like, how am I going to use that? How is that? How does that, like, I was looking for, like, what does he actually do training-wise? Like, you can get so specific, but that is literally the answer. And I would think about that, and I would think about how you carry yourself when you walk in the gym. I was just telling that to a player just now in the gym. I was like, he has an ankle thing. He's going non-contact with us right now. He's doing stuff in the weight room. And he walks in. He's an athletic kid. He's been getting much better. It's like, dude, I don't care if it's your ankle's freaking hurt. I don't care if you have whatever your problem is. If you're in the freaking gym, you have to have a freaking presence. You show up to the gym like you're an animal. You're going to dunk on everybody. You have that presence. You have that vibe. You have whoever you are, you show up like that every single time. Because when you don't show up like that, then a version of yourself that shows up, that's not right. And you see it all the time. What Bobby was saying, it's like there's so many players are good enough to show up sometimes and have a little spark of like, oh, they show that they can play Division I basketball. Those are the D3 players. Those are the players that are constantly transferring back and forth from schools, the ones that have the same peak talent as a Tahad type of player. But what do? They don't show up. They don't show up. And what showing up means is you show up with your energy. Always. You show up with your vibe. You're always yourself. Nobody can make you scared. Nobody can make you angry. Nobody can make you nothing. You show up yourself every single time.
Yeah.
That's it.
So like there's days now where he shows up and he's shot, right? So it's not like he always goes hard every time I see him. There's days where he's tired and like that's okay, but he's earned that right at this point. So if he comes into my gym in a day and he's not full of energy and it's probably because he played 6 games the day before and spent 4 hours training. Since I've known him, like these kids that play at that level, right? This is all they do. They treat this thing like a full-time job from a very early age. He started doing that before he met me, probably like 4th grade. This is his life. All those kids. It doesn't happen by accident, right? I can give you the same exact program, right, that I gave him. I do. You have it. I don't do anything different with my high-level guys that I do with my low-level players. There's no difference in the training. The difference is you. The difference is them and how they approach it. And the player, like these kids that get to the NBA, that go to D1 schools, they believe that they're going to play Division I basketball from a very early age, and then they act accordingly, right? This is all they do. This is like they wake up in the morning. What are they thinking about? Playing in the league someday, right? Wake up the next morning. What are they thinking about, right? How am I going to get better? How am I going to get better? And then they're always like, why does he like training with me? Because every time he comes in, I make him fail. That doesn't happen everywhere else he goes. You go to any other gym in the country, not any other gym. There's good gyms out there, but you know what they're doing. You're going to have your cone work. You're going to have this. You're going to have that. You come into our gym, you never know what to expect. So when we get high-level players and they're first, they see us now, that they might be skeptical, but after a workout, like they get it. And then they keep coming back. They don't leave. Because every single time we're looking for new ways to challenge them and we'll find things that they're not good at. And the elite, that's what, like, in the beginning, when you're so bad at basketball, everything is uncomfortable. The better you get, the harder it gets to find things that you're uncomfortable with, right? So then the things that you're not good at, what does that mean? That's just, there's a little bit more room to get better. So you're constantly just trying to look for holes in your game. You're constantly looking for things, right, that you can't currently do. And that's what I'm very good at and why I work with these players, because it doesn't take me long. I'm going to find out something that they can't do, and that's what we're going to do that day. And it's fun. Like it's not like they don't back down from those challenges. They don't back down from looking stupid, right? They're looking for that because they know it means that they can still get better.
Cool. And just last point, just to tie it all in, it's like that's why we've made some of the changes that we have to the app. That's why we've changed it, because it's like, how do you get that from an online thing? You can't, unless you're trying to build something like we're trying to build, right? Because why is he like that? He's surrounded by all those people. He's paying attention to all those things. It's flooding his brain at all times to dominate. I mean, right?
Who are his best friends? They're all top players in the country, like all of them. How does that happen? Did he go out and like, oh, I'm going to go become friends? No, that's what happens. He's focused on himself, and you get to a certain level, right? That's like his environment. Who's he around all day? And it's not just him. Like, this is high-level athletes. Who are their best friends? High-level athletes, right? It's not like they were bad, but to get into that circle, like the kids now, it's like you look up to these people like they're something special, and they are, but it's like you're not just gonna all of a sudden get there. They have years and years and years of work to become that good. And now they find friends with similar characteristics. So if you want to get to that level, like, you have to work. And if you haven't been spending years like they have, right, you need to go, right? You're not just going to one day like be somebody like that. It takes a long time.
Thanks, Coach.
Got you.
Thanks for the tour of your house, Ethan. What's up, man?
Hey, Coach. This is one of my first times joining these meetings.
Awesome.
My
Thank
name's
you.
Mohammed. Oh, yeah. My name's Mohammed. I live in California, and my goal is to play like high school basketball. I think right now I'm in like middle school, so I'm kind of waiting for that, but I'm like preparing. And yeah, so I'm on phase 3, and I'm on Ramadan right now, so I can't really like play.
We had a kid last night that fasted all day and came and trained for 2 hours fasted.
Dunking on everybody.
Dunking on everybody. Kyrie Irving just hit a game winner fasting.
That was crazy. I know, right?
So what are you saying? Yeah. So what do you mean you can't train? What are you talking about? I get it. It's hard, but
It's harder for me to train in the day, right? So
so it's harder. That's what. But don't say I can't. You're just saying it. The truth is it's harder.
yeah.
So that I attack people's thoughts, right? So when I hear something like that, I can't train because I'm fasting. That's not true. I just gave you 2 examples of people that are fasting and they're going hard.
Yeah. It's a little more limiting. So, if I need to like this isn't the only example. If I go on like vacation or something and I can't exactly train, is there something that I should be doing to make up for those days that I'm missing?
Why can't you train on vacation?
Um, like if I'm going to like a hotel or something,
You
and
can't
it's like
bring
a family
basketball.
vacation.
Every vacation I went, starting in high school, I promise you, every vacation I went on, I brought a basketball with me. I would carry it through the airport.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that?
I mean, I can. That's a good point, actually.
How's that, huh?
uh,
Push yourself, because it's like there's no tactics. There's no tactics. Just like what we were telling Ethan, like the tactics are a little bit overrated about like what to do. It's about the how. It's about, are you pushing yourself every single day? Are you accountable to something? What are you accountable to? I don't care if it's Ramadan. I don't care if you go on vacation. I don't care what your friends think. I don't care about anything. What is the plan that you're going to set forth to make it extremely hard for you not to reach the goal of being good in high school, playing in high school? And then anything that's getting in the way, if 99% of things that are obstacles shouldn't be getting in the way. You have to be an absolute unit. You have to go through any obstacles. That is why we did what we did, because we wanted you to freaking get that. I know it could seem a little corny, the workbook, but the workbook, you write it down, you put it into existence when you write it down. These are the days I'm going to train. And why it's so good, the workbook, is because it just has 7 boxes, Monday through Sunday. It doesn't say, oh, I'm on vacation these days. I have Ramadan these days. No, it says nothing like that. It says Monday through Sunday, these are the times I'm going to train, no matter where I am, what time zone, what the weather is outside. These are the days I train. And look, if there's one time where it's like you absolutely cannot, is what it is. But what are you accountable to? What are you going to say? No, this is where I draw the freaking line, and I'm going to freaking train no matter what. He made a post yesterday. He posted me. He didn't give me the video. I didn't get that video, actually. And
I did give you the video.
No, you didn't. I checked because that was the best one. So he posted the video of me training a fellow New Yorker, and the comments were flooded. 90% of the comments were negative comments saying, you're going to make him quit. He's going too hard. You're going to ruin his confidence. This is too much. It's like, dude, I never comment back to those types of things, because I'm just going to flush it out with content, flush it out with what we provide here, my energy, all of that. But I commented on the thing just so everybody could see it. Some of these comments are disturbing. Like, you have to be a freaking unit. You have to freaking write down what you want to happen, how you're going to get there, and you just execute, period, no matter what. Got me?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yes, coach.
Okay. Go do.
Thank you, coach.
Put your thing written down in your workbook. Do you have it written down?
Yeah.
Good. Post it in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Post it in the progress section. All right.
Yeah. Before you go to like that line of thinking is so common, that you can always do something. There can always be something. Like if you're truly obsessed with trying to play at the next level, whatever that next level may be for you, right? You can always do something. There's never a time where like it doesn't. The good performers, people that make it far in life, period, like they don't make excuses. They figure it out. Oh, I'm on vacation. Okay, bring a freaking basketball on vacation. Get a jump workout. You can do most of the stuff. You don't even need a basketball. Like, you can go work out on vacation. Get out of here. Next.
Thanks, Mohammed. Jahan.
I like this guy.
Hey, so
He's always in a
Right
car
now,
in the dark.
I'm on the way to practice, and I got a question. I'm for a while with the good drills, and I had sometimes to skip my partner drills because I usually do skills in the morning, and on the evenings I do either team practices or strength workouts. So I go to workouts before school, and I asked all my friends, but nobody wants to get up early before school and do some drills. That's why I had to skip my partner drills. And what do you think about this?
Wait, you said you asked you wait, so you just said you asked all of your friends and nobody said they'll train with you?
Yeah, because
Okay, all right. Find new friends.
that's a good advice, actually.
Friends.
Go find new friends.
Go
all right,
Yeah, some new friends.
right. Go find new friends. Make that your goal, right? Your problem is you don't have people to train with.
So
Go find people to train with. Like the same way you make a goal, you want to put 6 inches on your vert, you want to make the varsity team, you want to play in college, whatever it is. Your short-term goal right now, go find somebody to train with.
so it's important to still make those partner drills,
In the
right?
meantime, you'll be all right. Keep training, right? We when we first created this and put it together, we didn't even have those in the app. I designed it so it can be that any player going through the Good Drill system, right, can get a great workout by themselves alone in a gym, right? So you're still going to get a great workout as long as you apply all the principles that you were taught through step 1 through 9, right? Use all that stuff, lean on that. If you're feeling stale, whatever it is, go back through that, watch those videos, apply that to your workout, right? I want to see creativity. I want to see you train at the edge of your ability. I want to see you playing effortless. What else we got in there? Specificity, right? Overcoming fear, vision, right? Bring all that into your workout, right? You'll be fine. But then when you're done, go try to find some people to train with. You need to. If it's important to you, you'll figure out a way. Same thing like you can't train on vacation, right? Yes, you can. And you need to go find new friends.
And not just anybody. Go find the best freaking players you can and see if they will train with you.
Yeah, where are they? Like you could like you can put a plan together. Like where are players that are better than you right now? Where are they?
They play varsity team.
Why can't you go? Do they work out?
No,
They don't work out. They don't train.
they don't train on the mornings.
So maybe you got to get working with them, not in the mornings. You go do your own stuff in the mornings, and you go find them later on.
Yeah,
You could do that.
thank you.
Thank you.
I would do that.
Who's next?
You got to raise your hand. We'll ask you to unmute. That's how it rolls. Cameron's on.
All right, we start a countdown and we leave. What, 10 seconds?
No, I want to tell my story.
I don't.
So-
Ezra, can you ask a question? Put your hand up.
I'd never driven from the gym to here. And I acted like I was going home. It took me 15-minute detour.
Somebody ask a question.
And, I'm just going to stare. You know what I do a lot in the groups now?
Get back to your story. This is why I don't want to hear a story because he's never going to tell it. He doesn't have a story. Like he wants to have a story.
We have somebody that raised their
thank
hand.
God. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for coming on.
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
So my mock exams are this week and next week. So I was just wondering, like a simple question of how should I balance the drills with my mock exams? Because these are very important for stuff like university and other stuff like that. So how should I balance both good drills and exams?
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. How much do you study for the exams?
I usually try to study every day. What I usually do is I study during school. Then when I get back, I practice a little before when it gets night. When the sky obviously gets darker, I go back home and then study. But I don't know if that's a good way to balance. So I was just wondering.
What do you think?
I don't think it's enough practice from good drills to actually be better. But I don't think it's enough.
You do
I
as
also-
much. You're gonna do as much as you can, depending on how ambitious you are. So it's like you have two things that you're trying to do. You're gonna just put all of you. You're gonna do your best. And if you believe you're doing your best, you wouldn't ask this question.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not a razz. That's not a razz, but like just like really think about it. You're trying to balance it. Okay. So if you're trying to balance it, that means you're going to sleep, you're waking up, you're eating, you're doing all that stuff. You're studying, and then you're on the court. And if one feels a little bit off, you're going to adjust it. And don't overly judge it. You just keep making adjustments over time. That's all it is. There's some weeks where I don't freaking train because I have priorities. I don't. There's a lot of weeks where I don't train, and I'm still a savage. But there's a lot of weeks where I don't train, and I make adjustments because I have other things that I'm trying to prioritize. If I was prioritizing basketball and I wouldn't be training the amount that I train. I would be training way more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's that's all.
We get a lot of these similar questions, and I feel there's a belief, like an inherent belief in most young athletes, most people, I think, that you need to do things a certain way. Like you need to check off these certain boxes. I need to hit this amount of time, or I'm never going to get better, right? I need to do this much. I need to do it this way, and I need to follow this exact routine, or I am not going to make the progress I'm after, right? And it's not true, right? You have some tests, and it's 2 weeks, right? So you study, you put that first. That's a priority of yours. You said that. Very simple. Right? Get A's on your test. Study enough to where you feel confident that you're going to go in there and get A's. You have any time around that, go get after it, right? And in the scheme of things, it's 2 weeks, right? And then you're back, right? And then you can train as much as you want. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal if you stop doing everything completely, right? And then nothing happens after the 2 weeks. But if you're actually going to start getting after it, then 2 weeks out of a training year or whatever you want to look at it, it's a very, very small percentage of time that you have to devote to your studies, right? So relax, go get A's, right? If you have any time, get a workout in, right? And that's it. And then in 2 weeks, you start crushing it. It's not that big of a deal.
There's seasons. We just went through a massive season in trying to make this thing even better than what it was. You know how much freaking there's not 70 people under the Good Drill Co. No, it's me and Bobby and this guy Gabe that we found.
Alex
and
Ezra,
Alex and Ezra
and Charles and Dan and Sky.
Like Charles doesn't do any. No, I'm just kidding, Charles. I love you. But there's not. This is not a big court. Like there's so much happening. We did so much that and there's seasons. We didn't do a lot of other stuff that we used to do. I usually post 6 times a day, every single day, spend 6 hours on content. We want to start YouTube. There's all these things we want to start doing, but
I was just talking to Gabe before this.
Prioritize.
It's like we've had this office here for what, 3 months now, 4 months now, and nothing is right. Like it looks good from your perspective, but we have like a lot more things we need to do in here. We had like things hanging from the ceiling. We had wires all over the place. It's the fridge. Our whiteboard was on top of a fridge, right? Like we had nothing set up. But then like all of a sudden you come in here and it's like, hey, the whiteboard's on the wall. Hey, the fridge is plugged in. Hey,
Gabe's there.
I'm looking at you. Your face is like 45 inches big right now. We got a camera looking at us. Gabe's over there, right? But it didn't happen like this, right? But it happened because we knew it was going to happen. We have a vision, we have a dream, we have a goal, and we just keep taking steps toward that. We do as much as we can daily. That's it. This Good Drills was a PDF document with YouTube links exactly 2 years ago. You bought it, and it was a PDF. You got emailed a PDF file, and then you had to click a link to go to YouTube to see the workout. 2 years later, Ross is sitting next to me. Right? Like, how did that happen? Well, I just kept working. So, and there's been times where I took 2 weeks off. No, maybe not. Did I ever take 2 weeks off?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
So, see, I took 2 weeks off. And
2 weeks off every other 2 weeks.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Thank you.
Wait, one more thing on it. I've actually hasn't been easy for me to not take time off content because it's such a part of my routine, right? It's something that I've always prioritized. And then I have to stop because, all right, we have to do all this other stuff. So it's not easy. It's not like I'm saying it and it's like freaking easy to change gears like that. But
it's funny
hey,
we take the questions and just talk about like what we want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm a nut job.
Oh, me too.
Emmanuel.
You guys' questions get us thinking. It's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Keep working.
Thank you very much.
Ace your freaking test. Be a dog. And good luck.
Yeah. Maybe turn a light on next time.
Alex, Mero, there's no smiling allowed. I'm hitting your face right now with the mouse because I
Oh.
want to delete your smile.
In case any of you that have been here a while just thought Alex only wore tank tops on Zoom, nope.
He wears them in the cold hail.
Real life, the kid is in New Jersey in the winter wearing shorts and a tank top. I don't know what's wrong with him. He should dress more like Ezra.
I don't know. Bobby's a little over judgmental. This guy Bobby said this is a 1-of-1 Goodrill shirt. He said I wouldn't buy that for $10. I wouldn't
That's
pay
exactly.
$10 for
I
that.
wouldn't pay $10 for that.
And it was like the most hate I've ever seen in my entire life.
All right. Any more questions? 10. All right. I'm gonna do a countdown for 10
Wait,
seconds.
I got
and we're
odd
done.
numbers. I got odd numbers.
Oh, Jordan. The countdown works.
Is that Michael Jordan?
The countdown works.
What's up?
What's up,
dude?
Oh, we know him.
No, I don't know him. Who
Yeah,
are
you
you
know him. You've
I
talked
know,
to him.
I know. Who are you?
He's
Yeah,
pretty
I've
good
been
at basketball, I think.
before, but it's been a little bit.
He's not that good.
Where do you play?
Utah.
Utah Jazz?
No,
No.
not yet.
What's the G League team in Utah?
I think Salt Lake City Stars.
Salt
Yeah.
Lake City Stars. Okay. What's up, man?
Yeah, I didn't really have a question, but I just want to like share some progress. So like I measured my vert for step 1 or whatever step that we measured our vert like a week ago. And then I measured it against the wall with tape. And then today, like for my team practice, we measured it on a vert mat. So, and when I measured it a week ago, it was 28 and it was 32.1 today. So
In 1 week.
yeah, 1 week.
And all you did was steps 2 through 9.
Yeah, and I've been still doing phase 1 strength because I restarted after my high school season. But yeah, so I've just been doing the strength work and then just the steps.
Are we paying you to say this?
No.
Yes. Yeah, he paid you. I know he did. No, you did.
We did not pay him.
You paid
I
him.
did not
I
pay.
didn't. We didn't. No, you did.
No. Good drills work. Period. Hashtag good drill. Yes.
No, that's awesome, man.
No, that's
You
insane.
you dunking yet?
Yeah, I was dunking consistently before my high school season, and then we had like 3-hour practices every day, and like it was less consistent. But yeah, I'm starting to dunk more.
What's your goal? What are you working towards?
I want to dunk like effortlessly with like 2 hands off all 4 plants.
Yeah. So how are you gonna get there?
Just follow good drills and
Are you doing the dunk system? Are you doing the good dunk system?
no, I haven't started that yet, but I think I'm going to start that after I'm done with the 9 steps.
Yeah, I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the call, but you can easily replace the finishing work, right, from good drills, right?
Not replace.
Not replace
No.
the finishing work.
No, not replace. You do it in between.
I would just not do the finish. If my goal was a dunk, he's already dunking, then I would do that.
Replace the finishing. Is that the thing?
For him,
We need
because
to
he's
talk
dunking.
about
No,
this.
no. It's a case by case basis. It's really simple. You're already dunking, so when you're going through the good drill system, just put in the same phase dunk system in place of the finishing.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So what phase are you in?
Phase 1.
Yeah. So you could do phase 1 dunk and then just do.
Yeah, ball handling work, phase 1 dunk, shooting work.
Yeah.
And if you're not soft, you'll do ball handling, phase 1 dunk, finishing,
It's very
shooting
redundant
work.
though. There's a lot of things that.
But like there's some good things in there, and then you get more of the skillful side of finishing, more of like the
Figure it out, dude. It's fine. Just go. You seem to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
No, that's awesome. I appreciate you sharing
Yeah,
that with us.
yeah. Thanks, Jordan. You like wait. You like the 9 steps though? What was that beyond the results, the experience?
Wait. What was your favorite step?
My favorite step? The 6. Step 6.
That's me. That's me.
You? Is it? I don't even remember.
No, I don't know.
Wait, who's phase 6?
That's me. It's me. Yes.
It's Ross. Who's phase 6?
Vision's phase 5.
We
phase
know what
6
they
is
are,
creativity.
we just don't-
Wait. No, phase 6 is what is phase 6?
I don't have it written down. Hold
Phase
on.
6 is vision.
Yeah, vision.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
my
was
guy
you.
Jordan
It was you.
right there.
Oh, good.
Did you like the photo right there of me like this?
though, the photo.
But I
I'm
look
doing
good like
you.
that. He
Yeah.
tried to look
Yeah.
like that.
I
He
said,
couldn't.
Ross, go like this.
Steps. All the steps.
Yeah. Did you print out the workbook?
No, I just have it on my notes app and I just write on it on there.
Oh,
See, they know
nice.
how to do that. We don't. We were right. We thought they would know how to do that.
You don't know how to
I
do
know
that.
I don't know how to do that. You're lucky I figured out how to get this.
I don't even know how to make the waiting room disappear.
No, I did make it disappear.
But it was a good experience overall. You like the J. Cole instrumental. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. Sounds like you didn't hear it. Yeah. Go back through all 9 steps. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for sharing.
Gabe, good job.
Gabe, good job. Jordan, keep us updated. All 4 plants, 2 hands. Got it.
Shout out, Gabe.
All right. We have any other questions?
We need people to ask us questions that we don't know, so Gabe can look it up on a computer real quick.
Yeah. Jamie, can you pull up the dancing elephant that we saw the other day? Oh, awesome.
Wait, he's doing stuff. What is he doing?
He's looking at the dancing elephant. Yeah, put that on the screen
Wait, how
real
can we
quick,
show it to
Jamie.
them?
Put that on the screen.
There's a dancing elephant.
Yeah, actually, that's a dancing elephant.
Wait, how would we show them that? We couldn't.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. Dude, I'm Joe Rogan. That's awesome, man.
You're Ross.
Crazy, man.
Idiot. Zoom user. Who the heck is this?
Zoom user. I don't know if I should unmute you.
We're getting the end of this. We're starting to get it short.
All right, last question.
Yeah, last question.
Zoom user.
Yo, so like I've been doing like good drills. Like, how do I work on like my dunk approach with the ball?
Wait,
Wait, what's your name
What's
and
your
where
name?
you're from?
Marvin.
Marvin. Oh, you're in the Discord a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were in the old Discord too. Yeah. But you're in the new Discord too. Yeah.
Do you know why we don't know your name? Because it says Zoom user.
Yeah.
Because I connected with my iPhone.
Okay. Zoom user Marvin. Where are you from?
Like, New York,
New York.
What
where?
part? What part?
like Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Like
Tough.
Brooklyn or
I was
Brooklyn?
just in Brooklyn.
Oh.
My cousin went to the fire department. He graduated ceremony in Brooklyn. We went to Rolling Roasters for lunch.
Hey,
You
just
know
want this
that.
question answered. I can tell.
Yeah. Well, I want to speak with my mic. Go ahead, man.
All right, so like, how do I work on my like dunk approach with the ball?
What phase are you on?
Like phase 1, I restarted. I'm doing like the steps,
Yeah.
but like I know
You
like
like
when
the
I try to like
steps?
go up, like my dunk approaches are awkward. Like it's yeah.
Yeah. So
Literally, dunk system phase 1, day 1 workout is the answer.
yeah, you
I just did it yesterday.
yeah, you do the dunk system. What's your overall goal? You have like skill goals and dunking goals?
Yes, most of the skills go like just
Okay.
playing effortlessly.
Okay. So you're going through the steps. After you go through the steps, you go good drill system, but throw in the dunk work. Yeah.
That's what we got to put on the walls. Dunk everything, play effortlessly.
Yeah. So what we just said to everybody, how much time do you work out usually on the court?
Like however long it takes me to finish like the days, like an hour.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say try when you're done with the 9 steps, go through good drill system. You do for each workout, you go the ball handling work, and then right before finishing work, right after ball handling, do the dunk system work for that day, and then do the finishing work in the good drill system, and then the shooting work. That's exactly what I would do. And
So I
and
the good drill system with the good dunk system.
So
that's
this is why. So if I thought I could give you a better answer than do day 1 of the dunk portion of the dunk system, then I 100% would. But your problem here is being confident on your approach with a ball, and it's literally designed around that problem. There is jumping with a ball, right? There's also jumping without a ball, and we stack them together. So you'll in that first workout, if you open up right now, you'll see you have AP 2-step jump for height, no ball. Immediately following that, we put a ball in your hand and do the same thing, AP 2-step with a ball, and then we end the workout with approach. The answer is you actually putting in the work, right? So we love isolating those last 2 steps, right? Because you're just moving in that's the part where that awkwardness usually happens, is that last couple steps into the plant before the jump. So that's why we isolate those last 2 steps. And if you just go through the system and trust it, right, and have that locked in vision on trying to just progressively jump higher. Like, I don't know where you're at right now. How high do you jump now? Like with relation to the backboard?
So like 20-inch, like I'm able to get
can
up
you get rim?
the rim.
Can you get rim? Can you touch rim?
Yeah.
Can you grab rim?
I haven't tried that now.
No, so that's what you're trying, right? So if you can just touch rim, right, your first goal is to grab rim. Once you can grab rim, then it's AP 2-step, try to grab it with 2 hands. Once you get that, get a small ball, right? And you just keep looking for something slightly ahead of where you're currently at, and then just follow the program. Cool.
You went through the. So what step are you on right now?
I'm on step 6 right now.
So in step 3, when it was, what did we do? The specificity one, where it was, I was telling Bobby in the do section of I was telling Bobby, go find something higher. All right, he could get 2 hands on the thing. Go find something higher. Go find something higher. That's what you need to do. So once you do something, that's gone. It's the next one now. And you're putting constantly, every single workout, if you are not putting yourself in a situation where you're trying to do something that you've never done before, that is not training. So you're right. He said it was, all right, you could get rim. Okay, now it's 2 steps, go get rim. Now it's tennis ball. Now it's girls basketball or whatever. Then it's regular basketball, get 2. Go do something you've never done before when it comes to jumping with a ball. And it will get better, and you do exactly what we say, because we're working on all the movement stuff. All that stuff is going to happen automatically. It always does. It always gets cleaned up 100%. That's not going to be your problem. Just do exactly what we say, how we say to do it, and but that's not the key. The key is training at the edge of your ability. That is why we have these things. The key is being specific to what you want to do. That's what you're training. Just do the thing, do it to the edge of your ability, and go. That's it. All right? Put videos in the Discord for us.
All right.
So Marvine, we're going. We got to get that approach jump right.
And that's that. Is there any quick question, like really quick, and it's gonna be a quick answer, or else we're signing off? All right.
I think it's good.
All right. No, I appreciate everybody that came on here, stayed the whole time. Keep coming back. Well, again, Ross had an outlandish goal of 500 people on one call, so we got some work to do. So if you could spread the good word and let people know that these calls are amazing, right? Do that. Even if you don't, unless you don't think you're amazing, then leave and quit.
No. Love you guys. See you guys later.